What's up, everyone, and welcome to Robeytech, where I, Justin Robey, aka Roby1 Kenobi, talk tech with you, wonderful people. Now, it's no surprise here that Robeytech HQ are huge fans of Corsair. Man, Robeytech HQ, that sounds so dignified. I hope we get there someday. Welcome to Robeytech HQ. We've used their products on a ton of builds in the last year, but what about the tasty new goodies they released at CES this year? Well, it was a metric butt ton of stuff. That's what. Don't tell me how much a metric butt ton is. I have no.
Mama.
Yikes! Now, where to even begin? Well, let's start off with an interesting piece of info that Corsair iCUE surfware software that controls their products and RGB lighting is now available on macOS. Whoa, what? Now, this is an interesting move because, as we mentioned previously, Apple is planning to release a gaming-focused Mac in the not-so-distant future. I'm curious, did Corsair perhaps watch our episode that's right here? And maybe that's how they knew and they decided, hey, because Robeytech announced it, that's why we're gonna add the support for this. I don't know, Brian. Now, could this be a sign that Apple is taking games seriously? Honestly, who knows? But definitely check out the link in the description if you are of the Apple computing variety for a list of compatible Corsair products, but at the moment, it's just keyboards, mice, and headphones. Now, next up, we have a new GPU water block for the ROG Strix 2080 series GPU, as well as the RX 5700 XT. In fact, guess what just came in the mail the other day, Brian? My RX 5700 XT water blocks from Corsair. Now, the new Hydra X Series XG7 comes in at $169.99 for the Strix 2080 and $149.99 for the 5700 XT. And of course, they are all RGB. Now, we are definitely interested in the Hydra X Series water cooling options, so it's great to see support for additional products coming from Corsair. Now, continuing with the cooling theme, we have an interesting addition to the AIO lineup with the iCUE RGB Pro XT cooler. Now, in an interesting twist, it has 16 RGB LEDs on the cooler itself, but comes with ML fans that aren't RGB? What? I mean, it definitely makes it more affordable, and if you aren't into RGB, then sure, but if you're gonna buy an RGB cooler, why not RGB the fans too? Well, the cool thing is it does add a 0 RPM mode that keeps the noise down when the CPU isn't under load, and it doesn't need to be spinning at 1 billion RPMs, so that's a great addition to the lineup. Now, these new AIOs come in at 240, 280, and 360 millimeter radiator options. Now, continuing with the fan talk, we've got a beautiful evolution in their RGB fan tech with the new iCUE QL series of RGB fans. Each fan has 34 individually addressable RGB LEDs across 4 distinct light loops. So now you can build that rave PZ that you've always wanted, the PC of your dreams.
Please tell me why.
That's my rave PC in my dream. Okay, he's looking at me. Coming in at either a 120 or 140 millimeter configuration and as a single or triple pack that comes with the new Lighting Node Core, which I'm very excited about because this bridges the gap between the Lighting Node Pro and the Commander Pro, allowing you to connect up to 6 of the same type of fan to the hub and connect it to your motherboard using only one, finally, USB 2 connector. Now, these things look beautiful and run quietly and have a super nice silent fan design. I look forward, of course, to seeing some of these build with these new fans coming on the show soon. Now, if water cooling isn't your Jimmy Jams, fret not, because Corsair has you covered with their brand new A500 dual fan CPU cooler sporting 2 ML120s, again, not RGB for some reason, and 4 distinct contact copper heat pipes. One of the interesting things about this cooler is that the thermal paste is pre-applied with an optimized pattern for maximum coverage.
Pattern for maximum coverage.
I don't even know what that, what does that look like? I don't know. You'll probably see it there, but maybe it's just a picture of me. I'm like pre-applied for maximum coverage. Now, we've got to get moving along with some of the other products because we could spend a whole day just talking about the new Corsair products. Things like their new K95 RGB Platinum XT keyboard that looks super dope and has Elgato Stream Deck integration. We've got 2 new headphones, the HS Pro Series and the Void Elite, a new iCUE RGB lighting strip kit, the new iCUE 220T RGB case that was tempered glass, along with the RGB-less 110R and 110Q. And then you've also got the new 80 Plus Bronze Certified CV450 and the 550 PSU that are not modular for budget builds. And then, of course, gaming chairs, which was actually kind of a trend among the PC part manufacturers this year. Let me know what you thought about today's episodes in the comment below. How badly do you want to build with the new Corsair QL fans like Brian? He doesn't want to do that at all, but I wanted to throw his name in there. Let us know in the comments below. Now, while you're down there, be sure to slap that subscribe button, hit that like button, and ring that notification bell so you get a notification each and every time we post a new video. Of course you want to know that. Also, head on over to mixer.com/Robey1Kenobi and give us a follow over there for our live show every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. Also, be sure to drop us a follow over on Twitter and Instagram at Robey1Kenobi. Also, check us out over at Facebook.com/Robeytech. You know your mom wants to, and your dad, and your grandparents, and all the other older people who use Facebook. I use Facebook too. Wait, I'm old. Anyway, thanks for watching. Now go play some games. I'm gonna go feel better about myself. #BeefyCors.